We got ourselves Team Ball. What do we got? We got ourselves Druida. We got ourselves Bordeaux. Golrath going up. It looks like first up, it's going to be Poseidon and Oxy in the back versus Team Red. We got ourselves Vinci doing a bit of a dance. P Blood hanging out in the back. We got Spar chilling. We popping off cooldowns randomly. And Lucron as a Demon Warlock. But we're going to see ourselves Golrath versus Oniyu. Going to be seeing the Demon Hunter dominance of the bat. Oniyu getting that stun to Golrath. Forced to trick it out. Going to be Oniyu getting interrupted, which gives Golrath all that fury in the world. Both of them just charging past one another for a second. Oniyu getting hit with a stun with a trinket to follow. And that's going to be an Azeroth Elemental. Who is Azeroth Ellie? Is it actually? I can't say from here. Who is Azeroth Ellie? Is it? It's going to be Oniyu. Oniyu changing up his strat a little bit. Going to go for big Azeroth Elementals. Try to get himself a little bit of a Cyclotron. Golrath swapping onto the Ellie just to get a little bit of healing from it whilst he's seeing Oniyu. Sound with an I-beam to fall. Should actually put those two together so you can cleave the Elemental as well as Oniyu. Golrath is trying to get himself a Cyclotronic far enough from Oniyu, but not far enough out of that stun. Getting hit with a stun. And it's just getting shredded through the blade dance. Using the darkness a little bit early. Oniyu is just going to bail out of the darkness, but he doesn't care about it. He doesn't want to deal with it. Flying up in the air, Golrath is trying to make his way behind some line of sight. Going to take a couple of shots from above. A couple pot shots. But needs to get super hyper offensive with Oniyu with that I-beam. Getting back in there, saying hyper aggressive as what Demon Hunter should do. And it's going to bail out in the last second. Golrath find himself in quite low health. Using Concentrated Flame for a self-heal again. Stun coming out. I-beam to follow. Could that be the end right here? Trying to go for blade dance. No! Golrath goes down as Oniyu just takes him out. What was that? Oh my god. Wait, is Oniyu playing that Spore trinket? Or is it not? I think he is. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit. The upset right now, man. Oh my god. Oxy's up next though. Oniyu, does he have any cooldowns to survive? Oxy right here, trying to get that I-beam rolling with a blade dance to follow. But that's going to be wings out of Oxy. Cyclotronic from afar. Does he? He heals from the Cyclotronic. I swear to god, he heals. Does get himself a Warlock. Oh, he also does have... Oniyu does have Hellstone though. He does have a Hellstone on his team because of Lucron. So he does give him that edge. So that could have been it, boys. Don't worry. Oniyu does not have Spores. Man, I was thinking he might have. I think that Warlock Hellstone might have turned him around because both of them are really good players, man. Both of them are two good Demon Hunters. And any one of those abilities, any small ability, might have been the game changer here. Oxy, not look at that healthy versus Sparticle as this is getting butt blasted with a couple arcane missiles. Is trying to go for a bit of a self here right now. With Flash of Lights and Spart. Gonna be able to maybe steal? No, not gonna be able to steal the Hand of Freedom. Most likely it's a Hand of Freedom where you can't be stealing it. Oxy popping in cooldowns right now, trying to get the big damage. Hand of Freedom coming out. Needs to catch up with Spart. Hodge from a mile away. Spart trinkets it. That was a Belf trying to see if he can take on the Temporal. Spart get himself some healing. And Oxy looking for that line of sight. Too far of a line of sight for Spart to catch up to the Paladin. He's going to have to wait it out a little bit as Oxy gets himself full Flash of Lights while wings are up. Lots of healing, lots of recovery coming out right now, boys. Concentrated Flame is actually worse than a Demon Hunter because it gives something to purge. Wait, can you purge it? You can purge Concentrated Flame? I was not aware of that. That's huge. Spart popping in that huge damage of his own, actually. Big damage to Oxy, dropping him to half health. We damage his own. Arcane Blast or Obliterating. That's basically instant cast Chaos Balls to Oxy's face, and down goes Oxy. Oxy, you still have a really cool mug. Don't worry about it. You also have a really cool guitar. Like, yeah, I think you just win in some people's hearts for that guitar, honestly. Gotta be Spart, getting charged up by Barduel. Barduel actually using the Torrent charge. The high mounted Torrent Rachel just a charge to knock Spart down. That's all he can really do. That's gonna be another gap close. Spart is gonna go for a bit of invis. Does go for explosion in case Barduel does go for a bit of reset, but that's still gonna be a bash out of Barduel. Not gonna be able to get that rake stun to get the bleed rolling, but it's still gonna be huge. Spart getting those arcane blasts while he can. Has cooldowns if he needs to. Could go for big arcane blast spam if he wanted to. Needs to get Bardul just far enough away, but with how much mobility he needs versus a Feral. No Skull Bash available for Bardul for a bit. Arcane missiles are coming out. Arcane Blast still trying to come out for Spark. Just trying to blast his Feral into the next galaxy, man. Just trying to warp the world around him into the Arcane and send him through a black hole or something. We never see Arcane mages cast an Arcane Blast like that ever in these duels. Usually it's a lot of Arcane missiles, which is just value. Try to go for Cyclone. Despart missed that kick. Despart actually missed that kick. Oh no, Bardul actually got himself to play, dude. That's his ace in a hole. But he doesn't catch a restyle, however, against Sparticle. Does not get that restyle. Needs to power shift all the time, though. And Sparta's going to go for the mobile heavy play. Arcane missiles around the corner, just shredding through Bardul. Is it Bardul? Bordeaux? Is it like French? I want to say it's French, maybe. Bardul. Barduli? Barduli. Bardouili. Bardouil. Bardouil? I don't even know how to say your name, Bordeaux. I'm gonna call you Bordeaux. I like Bordeaux, Bordeaux, Bordeaux. I like it. It rolls off the tongue real easily. Bash coming in onto Spart. He's gonna blink out of it. And more Arcane missiles running through Bordeaux. He's just trying to get himself a heal. That's gonna be healed. And Spart can steal, however. Do you want to do that? Spart popped off some cooldowns there. Some damage randomly coming out. It's gonna be Arcane barrages around the corner. Barely any health. Arcane missiles and explosions coming out. And Bordeaux had himself a chance, but made it super. It was super hard, man. It was super tough. And Poseidon is next, trying to go for more of that full Army of the Dead playstyle. Ooh, dropping down a weird, unhealthy looking Death and Decay over there. It's gonna be tough, but Spart, I mean, he's just getting a lot of heals back. He's even gonna go killing the pet. Gonna be a pet beefed up with the pet stump. Poseidon getting more of the army rolling. Spart actually blinking right into that zombie for Poseidon. This is like the best play ever. And Poseidon could get more of those pets up and running. AMS coming down. That's gonna be a lot more zombies rolling. And Spart is gonna go for Arcane explosions, trying to kill him before they kill him. Here they go. They're walking, but looks like they disappear before Spart. Explosion maybe? Yeah, Spart does kill him with the Arcane explosions. So it's actually really quite easy to deal with Spart. Gonna get hit with a full Apocalypse Army of the Dead rolling in, but Spart got himself some couple instant casts rolling, just shredding through Poseidon's shield. Still has so much damage. Arcane missiles forcing Poseidon to go for a bit of a death pact. Or dark pact? I always confuse those two. Is it death pact or dark pact, boys? I confuse those every time. Still gonna necrotic come above his health. Waiting out for necrotic effect, which is someone with Death Knights use a lot. They'll just wait until their health is not necrotic anymore. And then they'll go in ham. Arcane missiles coming out for Spart, but that's more zombies getting set up for Spart. Blinks away, but he's actually going to have to start spamming Arcane explosion just to clear the zombos, man. That zombie is looking to approach. Actually gets a bit of a cleave for Sparticle. Zombie from behind almost catches him, and Spart blinks away as Embaudic rolls in on him. Evocation as he's surrounded by the army. Those things are going to get quite a lot of damage with those stuns, though. Oh, no. Spart does go for a short invis for a moment. Arcane explosions back to back. Those pets actually do quite a lot of percentage damage here. Spart getting blinked, gripped on those zombies. Actually might have hit a couple of them physically, but channeling Arcane missile barrage over at Poseidon, just shredding through the dude's health, obliterating his health in just a couple of casts, man. He's just firing those missiles. Pew, 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 man, fireworks flying out of his hands. And literally getting the same value of a firework, like the same excitement out of it, and a big ol' Arcane blast, sending him to the nether, sending him into the Shadow Realm. And Bowie Druida next up, man. He's playing Boomkin, actually. He's playing Boomy. Bash on the Spart a little bit early, popping in that Boomy form, getting those Star Surges in there, not going in for big damage yet. Concentrated Flame to follow. And Spart is just gonna have to blink out of there, man, with a Temporal, trying to get himself a heal. And Boo does have Incarnation rolling. I can't tell if it's a random proc of Incarnation or like on-use Incarnation. Maybe it's like a... Maybe it was Vision of Perfection Incarnation, you know what I mean? Like a random proc. But it's lasting a little long. I think the Vision of Perfection lasts like 7 minutes, 7 seconds. Maybe 10. That's what I was waiting for a while for, like, is it going to dissipate ever? But it doesn't. Spart also running Vision of Perfection, getting random procs of his arcane power, and that's gonna be a bird. This cannot catch up to Sparticle. Completely avoided. The pillars in this arena are just way too big. It just cannot catch up to Spart. Incarnation out of the picture. Might have to find another way to deal with Sparticle. Might have to just go for big Star Surges, like load up a bunch of Star Surges with dots, and then go ham. Might just have to find a way to just... He's actually doing quite a lot of damage to Spart, though. A couple of Star Surges here and there with a Concentrated Flame. And he actually does quite a chunk of damage to Spart without Incarnate. Did this guy figure out how to play Boomkin in duels? No incarnation needed. It's just a thing just to get enemies to run away from you. Is that what it is? Buida needs to power shift out of these, man. He's going to go for a bit of a heal. Sparta's going to blink around, try to get a see if he can lock him out. He is locked out on nature for quite a bit. Oh, I guess he was hoping Sparta would follow him. That's what he went for, like a war stomp, maybe. I don't really know. What was that? Sparta's blinking back and forth. He's like, I'm here. I'm not. I'm here. I'm not. Lots of damage coming into Sparta. Buida! What are you doing to this man? You're actually obliterating Sparticle right now. Every time you get a Star Surgeon or something, Barkskin coming out for Buida. And Sparta having to go for Insta. Actually even went for an Ice Bug just to take out the dots. And is going to go for that Invis to catch a corner around for Buida. Ass is going to go for Regrowth. Try to get an interrupt there, but not going to happen. And is going to go for first aid. Oh, Buida did catch a re-stealth somehow. Wait, is this going to be the end of Sparta? 1-star surge coming out. Cyclotronic to follow. Does have an interrupt for it. Arcane Blast. Is he going to be able to blast Particle? He's actually doing it, boys. He's doing it. Wait, does he have the dots? He did it. Oh my god. That's the first time we've seen a balanced druid do something like this before. Who's next? Is it Lucron? Oh, Lucron is giving you perfect opportunity to heal up. Yo, Buida. You heal. Put hots and everything, man. You got an opportunity, guy. Lucron. He's just on his My Little Pretty Pony, dude. He's just prancing on his pretty pony. Buida. He is doing it so that you get the opportunity to heal, my man. You better get yourself some hots. You better get yourself some hots. He's letting you. That's going to be Lucron building up some Shadow Bolts, and Druida is going to go for a bit of the line. How are you doing so much damage to Lucron in just a few globals? How are you doing this? Lucron's health actually took a hit. Buida, I don't know what you do, but your Star Surges clap. Seriously, what happened to Lucron's health? Is going to land a fear onto Buida. He's going to go for a bit of the bark skin, trying to reduce the damage. Lucron has a bit of a setup to go for. Buida needs to make sure he doesn't get stunned up, but an axe is just flying at him. Demonic Tyrant coming out right now. Second stun comes in with a Cyclotronic Blast to follow. Oh my god, this boy never had a chance. But dude, look at the damage he did to Lucron. Was that Incarn? He Incarned him? Oh, he did Incarn him. You're right. Oh my god, I didn't even notice. I was going to say. Team Spartan went for a big old 1v3 on you. And Gorad had a one-on-one in there. And Lucron scored himself a kill. Buida though, dude. That's the first time I've seen a balanced druid do that much damage. I swear to God. I swear to God.